Oh, I see something really... I thought I was forgetting something. Where am I? Eh. Ah, there we are. I was like, something doesn't seem right about the overlay. Oh, that's right. The entirety of the corner is missing. Hello. Alright, just gonna wait for a moment while Discord and stuff load. Hello, Scarf. How you doing? Just put that up there. And then I will pop out chat and put it to this side. Why did that close? There we go. Oh, that's right. I didn't need to pop out chat because the window is so small that I can read it from OBS. I'm dumb. So been sick with a cold since the start of the week. Ah, yeah, I feel you there. I had my cold season last week. Okay. Oh, I might need to reset the camera for a moment. Camera. There we are. Oh. Why is the camera so... whack. Oh, there we are. Alright, that should do it. Alright, so where were we? No notifications. Alright. I think where we last left off there was a hostage situation, I think, at the bank. Hello, Nadja. How you doing? Nya. Nya. What she wanted? Okay. What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was for the background. Nothing there. Okay. I think we pretty much finished everything here, so we can go straight into work. Doing as usual. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit hydrated. Had a night out party, Christmas party. Yeah. Good evening. Or good evening. Good evening. Good evening. That's really... Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You just had to actually... I just had to actually start while I was... for a quick bathroom break beforehand. I did say 5 to 10 minutes, and it was 5 to 10 minutes. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. Hello, Code. Also, hello, Speedy. Oh, that sounded like Pokemon for a moment. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. Is it time to change drinks and mix lives? Yes. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing so soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. It seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. That girl's still here. Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start changing start charging you a motel fee. Alright, I forgot she fell asleep here. Subscribers. Oh, fuck. That just gave me whiplash. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt or bra have been displaced. I mean, is that good or bad for you? Even out. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. I like that she keeps saying flat bartender, but she doesn't exactly look... I don't know. I bet after she was awake for how long? 10 days or something? Yeah. Wasn't it like a full month or something like that? Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ugh. Guys, promise me I will never become like this. Ah, the moon, it burns. I feel like we've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? Klein gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. This is where we actually go into it then. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottled drinks. Okay. And drag it to the shaker before mixing. Okay. And then just mix. Okay. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay then. There we go. I like the ones I've got here. Time to serve... Time to serve, mix and change lives. Okay. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yee. I guess you'll pour the drink into the bar. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. One of these will make all your teeth turn blue. Hope you brushed them well. Oh, it's like slush puppies. Like the blue ones that make your tongue go blue. Aged and mixed. There we go. Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab some. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilum do. Can I ask you, some... Miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Wow. Nah, too easy. God damn it. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram, of that I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So... how? Why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. Oh god. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to a place like this, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in the jar wouldn't be so, happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that will help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? It depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah. I'll make you happy. One beer to make Taylor happy. One, two. One, two. 2, 3, 4. And then it's just mixed, yes. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. I pressed the mix button and the music immediately changed. That was perfect timing. Here, a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday, I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how, even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I thought about that too. Bear that in mind. Oh, God. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? Well, if you follow the law of Soma, yes. The people who go into the computers think they've just gone into the computer. And that was the twist at the end. I think, if I remember correctly. That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilin. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilin. Oh. Interesting. Unfortunately, the writing and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you first saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. Well, if you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Yeah, Taylor makes a good point there. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilin can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioural cycle even. Oh, so it's like simulated drunkenness. Well, good for me because I don't drink any alcohol at all. Ah, okay. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill. Oh, Alma. Just, oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Okay, God, I forgot about that. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilla maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Her face right now, yeah. Why is the TV not on? Okay, there we go. Cool. We protect. That's different. And then no signal. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic. And have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. Well, percentage-wise, he should be 75% organic and 25% casing. I mean, unless they're including the contents of the fluid and maybe there's other parts below. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. You can't get drunk. Okay, then. Cobalt velvet. Name. C. Looks like it's a service spike. Crevice spike, rather. Okay, 2 aldehyde, 3 Jekyll, and 5. Doubling it. Yes. Ice and mixed. I think... Okay, so it was 2, yep. Was 3, yep. Was 5, yep. Okay. And rocks and mixed. Yay. Your drink? Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk rather, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves me right. Really? Oh, one would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving and... I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Oh. Funny enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. Ah, yes, I see. They weren't exactly, So you're the oldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. Why? Why? You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one. Then there's Diana, just before me. Diana? I don't know. Then comes Eva at the bottom of the... And at the bottom lies Belle... Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Oh, okay, I get it now. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. I can't complain about that, I guess. Because A is symmetrical, so it fits the middle. Okay. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. Okay. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second oldest sister, Diana, I don't know, just separated from her husband. Ooh. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Ugh. Okay. Wow. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. It seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. Oh. I almost got caught in the moment and accepted. Huh. Oh. Ow. I mean, it's stupid of him to do that, but ow. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. His own fault, still ouch. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's like, on one hand, that's a stupid and risky thing to do. On the other hand, ow. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. That sounds excessive. But honest to God, can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. Yeah, sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. What are we, Catholic? We'll never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. Okay, fair. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh, yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Kasike. Huh. Interesting name. What does it mean? It's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when rum's involved. Same. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will ya? Alright. I wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyway, let's give her a fringe weaver. F. Cringe weaver. Fuck, that's a lot. Give her rum anyway. I would, but I don't want to mess around too much. I will, however, double this if it's possible. Yeah, that's 9. Okay. Can I double? Yeah, I should be able to double this. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. No, I cannot. Oh, can I? Wait. No, I can. That is 9. That is 9 and 9, yes. 2, 18. Yep, there we go. Age, then mixed. Wow, we've got quite a lot of money. Well, the bar has a lot of money. Yay. 1 fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mum and dad split amicably. My mum is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mum's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mum's family live in France to boot. So your mum's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Do I even try? No, I'm not even going to try. I can't. Ooh, what does that mean? Oh. Okay, you know what? I was so worried about messing it up. I guess it didn't matter anyway. Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mum's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know. All of my mum's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the premiere of my family. The primer or whatever. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mum's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? Well, I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Oh. Well, okay. Discord disconnected for just a second. I don't know if that actually affected anyone. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Wait. Who is it that's... who? Oh, what character is it that refers to themselves as a mixologist? Is it in Genshin? Is it Diona? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, buffered a sec, stream quality dropped down. Oh, okay. It was very quick at least. please don't ever. It sounds like something somebody would say would make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. I don't know, I feel like if you're doing it mercenary based, it probably isn't fully. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics of from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. Reminds me of the CCC decades ago, the Chaos Computer Club. That's a thing. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like a kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. A group of people like Almas helping to find security flaws. Oh right, yeah, so the usual like white hackers. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it up to be though. Oh god, remembering all of like those 90s and 80s movies. The way they depicted hacking in those. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Two people typing at the same keyboard. Ah, I see you've watched that one episode of NCIS. Still, seeing my code break through something, that's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. She wants a classy drink. Type. Classy. The Chaos Computer Club is Europe's largest association of hackers with 7,700 registered members, founded in 1981. The association is incorporated as an... don't even know what that is, in Germany, with local chapters. Okay. Bad touch is classy. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, bad touch being classy. Oh, club, okay. I like the idea that there's different chapters, as if it's like a biker gang. 2 Bronsons. I'm gonna double this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Rocks and mixed. Nice. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Just what you needed. A bad touch. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? I wouldn't know. It hasn't happened yet. Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. Wow. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I feel Jill just here. Like, the nope, like, oh, you bastard. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cats are shut in. That got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I thought about it before. Now, I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? I was literally, not gonna lie, I was thinking the same thing Alma was thinking just there. I was like, that's forward. Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Oh, there we are, we're back. Why is it buffering a lot? So that's the second time it's done that now, and I don't know why. Wait. No, Steam isn't downloading anything. Strange. Don't know why it would do that. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I should be back now at least. It's safe to keep playing. Cold, 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 cold. Mood. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated though. The problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell some people that... Oh, you can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Oh no. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh ho! Were you two hang in at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed some soda from the vending machine? But I like you! Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Something sweet and alcohol-free. Optional. I'm on the sugar rush. Sorry, that's bad. Okay, so 2... 1. I'll make it a big. All mix. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from a vending machine. Unless you're Lawrence. Huh? But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Okay. Oh. Oh, but how implied of me? Hmm? I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your... pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I was a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself. Thank you very much. Yes, the gun fingers. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? And there it is. Too many movies. No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until we try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the... Oh, last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb. Moving on. It was a success, huh? The thing that disappoints me the most in all this is there are probably people in the real world that have asked this. This probably isn't even... That's probably not even something some writer thought of randomly. They probably heard of it on the internet. Did it light up though? Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable... Well, slight buffering again. Okay, there we go, we're back. Uh-huh. What is up with that? It's definitely internet. It's internet on my side of things. And some Windows disconnect sounds. Yes, that's just the computer... Oh, that's just OBS telling me that it's disconnected and reconnecting. It's probably just internet connection on my end. I did have a slow YouTube scene yesterday. Anyway. After that, I started testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits, as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? Oh god, you're getting too excited. Sugar. I probably shouldn't have doubled that. I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Okay. That didn't click with me until right now. That did not click with me. I fuck's sake, that's an A-tier pun. I didn't even consider the fact that oh, that is clever. Okay. Fucking hell. Alma, hack me. Hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Her face would make a great emote. I'm somewhat considering it, to be honest. Oh god. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit. What happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Sort of. Suggestive scenes, yes. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? Genshin making perfume. Oh my god, yes, in Azuma. Wait, was it in Azuma or was it elsewhere? Oh, I can't remember. Leeware, sorry, Leeware. It's been a while, okay? No, I was thinking of the what's it called? I was thinking of the clothes shop in Azuma. That's what I got it confused with. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. Don't talk about unexploited markets. Twitch has already been having problems. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Alma SMI. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. They just went back on their decision about artistic nudity. Yep. It took all of a few hours. It didn't even take a day. Of course, all of the IRL streamers aren't getting punished, though. That never happens. Anyway. That street seems, noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Oh god, I dislike this person already. Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. Yep, I dislike this person already. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit and kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for a mysterious place, by the way, and it's not. Persona non grata means you're not welcome. Anyway, I'm so smart and philosophical. No, you're not. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. Yep, there it is. What will he have then? 17. No, not here. Maybe if you try another country. Sorry, that was wrong of me to say. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Call Dorothy back for that joke. Oh, God. Only if you want it to be. Oh. Oh. What the hell does that mean? Piano Man. It's 17. Number 17. 2. I think I remember the solution. Ask when you want to hear. Wait, is there actually something specific? Because I was just going to go with number 17. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Unless it's something that adds up to 17. That's 2, 3, 10, 6. I don't know. I wonder. I'm just going to reset that for now. That could be 2, actually. Or, yes, I was thinking of ingredients. Yeah, my first thought was ingredients, but I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head, so I went to just 17 on the list, which also makes sense. He did kind of just say whatever it means to you, but I'm wondering now. No, not 7, 17. Well, 17 drinks in total. Fucking Christ. Honestly, at that point, I'd say props to him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Rocks mix. How is this a 17? How is it not? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. I'm so confused. Is that a fail or a success? Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr... I thought I said armadillo for a moment. I'm Armandio. Vigilio Armandio. And what, the Arcanite's mission? Sorry, no, that's Viglio. See? I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Is it? Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. Here. I was passing by and I saw this place called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to witness and... I wanted to see a waitress and food. Waitresses and food, rather. I wanted to see the bar in all its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite a slow day. Arcade machine of Honkai Impact 69 in the corner. And somehow it's still the same character. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. But that's incorrect as well. Loads of mammals kill their own. Loads of mammals eat their own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not a zoologist bartender. Well, like I said, I don't know the exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride. You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. He is the epitome of the people who think they know everything on Twitter. You need to stop making things up, not a zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? Isn't it like a lucky number or something somewhere? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? Oh, this is hurting me. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. I suppose this is in America. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Is this some sort of 42 bullshit that I'm not clued in on? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. I don't know, this person's probably missing a couple of them. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal? Do you mean prime? The stupid hit me all at once for a moment. I had to stop and think. I had to stop and think for a moment. What did he mean by primal? Like, that caught me, that just stunned me. And given the light bulb still shines. Do you want anything else? Wait, that's actually a thing, isn't it? That's the other drink, isn't it? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating in perfume in a... Son of a bitch! There it is. Mix? Just... Okay. Here. Ah, you didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? The longer I listen to you... How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? The drink is a reference to a Simpsons episode where a character based on Yoko Ono orders a drink. Oh, really? I must not have seen that one. Schrodinger's bar. What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. Oh, that's sorry. I didn't realize she wasn't actually saying that. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from factual facts. Open your mind. Look up to the stars and see... Sorry. Or is it sky? I can never remember. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. Oh god, what was that? The Habanera has started. No, it does not. It does not mean that. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. No, it most certainly... Fucking Christ. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. Fucking... Oh god, he really was like someone from Twitter. What? Oh, a couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Gotterdammerung. Isn't that like a song in The Matrix? If I remember. Or am I thinking of like Neodammerung or something like that? Bear in mind, I'm not pronouncing it properly and I'm not even going to try. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? Oh, braking. About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighbouring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps CEO on the subject, but until then... Things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. I imagine she is the security system. And I'll be here protecting you, as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. I imagine she's probably like, yeah, in her head. Good. Oh, let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zancanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? Well, there's nothing you can't bash. It's the last music drama in Richard Wagner's Tetralogue of the... Oh, okay. Sigh, Gil, Poor. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Oh, there was one mistake. Damn it. Ah, oh well. Oh, okay, no room. It was just, I thought it might have been the room again, but changed to be the office. Oh, there we go. Shit. Cleaving, cutting swords. Okay. So, Zancantu, I'm guessing. Oh! Now that I've said it like that, I think I have actually heard it before. Rise and shine. Ugh, good morning. It's 11 AM though. It's still morning. That's morning for me on the weekends. And any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Court president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Doesn't Zaibatsu basically just mean big company or something like that? Or am I thinking of a different name? Neighbouring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition rather. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. Well, now does it sound like something from Arknights. We're just going to come across a new enemy soon. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Money Clan. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So, not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Say is okay. Should we be worried about Jill? Gil. I'm Jill. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that is doing is safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. I'm assuming he's probably part of the people who leaked all the information. I'd buy that for $1. Is this... Okay. I sure hope so. Are we going to work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then. Let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh, blimey. And here we are. Oh god, what's going on? Cyberpunk bartending action. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Oh, I just realised, isn't this basically the first time we've seen... we see her in the apartment, but is this the first time we've seen an actual profile? Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Hmm? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. Besides the loading screen picture. Oh yeah, I suppose she's in like the middle of the loading screen. Did I tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime? Oh, I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. I'm sure Jill would be fine with this. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcers table. Huh? But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap? Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing, it's just like one I had many years ago. Professional wrestling's trope, the Spanish announcers table is naturally where the broadcasters of the Spanish-speaking audience sit to do their commentary. The one in WWE is currently manned by lead commentator Marcelo Rodriguez and color commentator Jerry Soto. The AEWs include Dasha Gonzalez, Alex Abrahantes, and Alvaro Riojas, while the one in Impact Wrestling is managed by Hector Melendez and Conan. That is very oddly specific. That is very oddly specific. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Didn't? No, okay. I was thinking of someone else. I was gonna say, hasn't Thor been talking to Jill before? Or no, that must have been someone. That was another name. It must have been, and I got confused for it. He looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him. Sorry. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Hmm? Oh, that's just Thor. He's just wary of any new visitors. And cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly enough, though. Just give him time. As a rule, the table gets demolished by a wrestling move at least once once a pay-per-view. It has been confirmed that, unlike English's teams, the table is... It's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. Of course you did. Of course you do. Ah, I see. What? Go, Bosco. Isn't that an actual... That's an actual bear, isn't it? Bosco? Bosco the bear? That's something else. He kept intruders away better than any dog. I bet. I bet he would. Right. I thought Jill said she didn't have a family. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Or it's not. It never goes well when the name is Lenore. In fact, there's an entire poem about it. Huh. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I mean... I think Lenore is a washing detergent brand. Really? I only know it as a name. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Although I just love the sister. I'm assuming that's the sister and that's the girlfriend, but like the... I kind of want to get an emote of me doing that now, just like corner sticking out. I'm only 27. What do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't actually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Well, let's just say that everything ended with both us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really, that's hard to picture you doing such a thing. And you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologise, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. Why do I get the feeling she's going to appear in the bar at some point? I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologise, Jill. And be careful, there's literally a song called It's Too Late to Apologise. Maybe. What's this on the table? Looks like an M for... It's nothing. Nothing. Now, please give it to me. Oh. Is it the, subscription? Lope. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. That was a subscription. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. Guide ahead. Oh, that's nice. Damn, you have lots of beer. A beer so far, cans left, remaining. Well, BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavourful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in the stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This is more of a Pilsner, rather. In English, please. Can I? Oop. Oh, okay, do that. Oh, it didn't seem to do anything. This one's lighter in colour and lighter in flavour. No, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Ugh. I'm going to drink for that one. Yeah, it took the thing. I was expecting it to be... I was expecting the drink to actually do, like, one there. God. So I could technically... God, how long would this last if I were to do... like 20% worth each time. 12 times. Is this one made with that... what's the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? You're the owner of the bar. Nutriogenic dichomtrical lidogenol NDL. That is not. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The what now? The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. So I guess it's kind of like that syrup stuff, not the syrup stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like the syrup stuff they use in the drink machines in fast food joints. And this one... And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Oh wow, it really is America. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realised something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Don't know. What with being my boss and all, I'm never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room. You know, I forgot about that. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know. Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think? And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Ah, one of those. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess, not a not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Oh. I'd like to know you have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me Dildo Faith? That's what friends are for. I love these characters. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh, yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. Oh. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but... Ah, so a little bit of a sci-fi demon. But... so far, I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue as to who he is, something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. Maybe it's not Gil then. That guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. He can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. I love it when they add in like a one random thing that has nothing to do with anything else. He does? I've seen him reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. I love this game, I love these characters. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. The what now? Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favour in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. Heh. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Yeah, I suppose to be fair, when you can beat ass, it is very easy to, like, trust people, because if they end up not being trustworthy, well, you beat ass. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. It says a girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mum, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma. I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one. I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such a childish excitement. Yeah, I kind of noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though. It's demon. Is it? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Ah, thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Oh, that makes sense, because Lilim do come from Lilith. Okay. Lilith and Satan? Like literal Satan or one of the other names, I can't remember. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Ooh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julian? Model? That sounds like that's referencing something. Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. In Jewish mythology, Lilith was the first wife of Adam before Eve. Yes. And if I remember correctly, Christianity cuts her out entirely, right? Because I don't think she's mentioned at all. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a Mozzle who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. And yet, still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julian was an adult that became younger when transformed. Normally it's the other way around. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age. I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of their show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julian or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. So it's kind of like, yeah, you automatically assume it's mockingly because you got so used to it. I understand that. Pavlov would be proud of me. Do you think Pavlov ever thought about feeding his dogs whenever he heard a bell ring? I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? Now, when I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. I can see that. Then puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. I can actually kind of see that as well, to be fair. Like, she seems like the sort that would have been an arsehole, but is now good, that sort of thing. Like, you know, you can sometimes tell. Around the time I turned 16, I realised what an idiot I was, and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges. The kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mum was always travelling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Oh, I guess that makes sense as to why she's interested in that topic. Why the question? No, I'm curious about you. Really curious. I just realised that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me though, seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in the circle of friends too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed glass-wearing gun nut called Iris. I want to know. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. I keep reading that as Bitcoin, I don't actually know what it's standing for. She's managing a bar too. I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana. Wait, isn't there aren't they making a game called Nirvana? Like, I feel like I remember something like that. Like, there is like I don't know if it's a sequel or just a side story or something, but it's got one. Oh, they are nice. Yeah, the one that's on hold production. All right, yeah. British Trademark Council. Okay, interesting. And if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Oh god. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. Anne means it's an annex too. To another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there are a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have an acquaintance here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always four, but that cat's a hermit and refuses to go out. And, you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take my friend's offer of working with her. Ooh, that'd be interesting if she's in Nirvana as well. It'd also be interesting if Jill is in Nirvana as well. They just move over. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going travelling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy is slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me or in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Snow? Oh! Damn, okay, that was a... Wow, it's taken 3 streams to do one chapter. Okay. Amarga. So, bitter. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have... How much? Fucking Christ, and I thought Britain's cost of living was bad. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Daruma? How much money do I even have? Inflation hitting hard in the future. Yeah, clearly it didn't stop. On Earth is a Daruma, or Durama, or whatever it's called. Oh, there it is. Japanese kind of doll. Okay. Oh, Japanese souvenir that's seen better days, still has a vintage charm to it. Okay. 6,000. Oh, okay, yeah. What day is it? 19th. Oh, okay, yeah, I could get to 8,000 within there. Oh, those things. Oh, I've seen them before. There's one in, is it Nichijou? I think it's Nichijou. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word, but that anime, I think I've seen it in there. What's on the shelf above the cat? That most certainly does look like what you're thinking it looks like. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. Okay. Yeah, let's go to work. I've probably got enough time to do one more day. Give Jill? Gil, rather. Not Jill. Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait. That's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right though, you shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey boss, did you leave the hoodie at my place? Oh, why, rather? Because it's yours? But I told you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partly because it didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you'd look really cute in it. I see. Flustered Jill. I don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closing thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but, you know. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So, cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyways, let's start the day. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. This game goes even longer than I remember. Completely forgot about the stuff with Jill X and sister guest Dorothy and Armor just fill you up. Yeah. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. And may I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Okay, just one sec. Boss! Some Brian guy is looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll... you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. He's from the company. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. I'm on a sugar rush. Sorry. One, two, one. He's on the job, so I'm not gonna do. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, They made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Rye? Don't say rye. Why? Oh, they're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. That sounds really familiar. What's the thing where it's like, at like an interview to become a chef somewhere, they ask you to fry or boil an egg or something like that? Because you can learn all the fancy dishes and all that, but the amount of people who do that but then not learn the basics or something. Anyway. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. Boil water. I think it was more than that. I think it was specifically like an actual dish. Like you still had to make something. I think it was like it was something. It was either like make an omelette or a fried egg or a boiled egg. It was something like that. It was something egg based. Something that you would typically consider to be a basic thing. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh. They never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana's talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have a right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members for criminal organisations in their ranks? It turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. Oh no. Oh no. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low income ones are primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla, any small bar with a small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales are the rarest ones. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. So it's a cop-out, it's a fake reason. You'll find out soon enough. Huh. Sorry? Oh, nothing, don't mind me. It seems your guess was spot on, Gil. Hmm? If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. Especially since BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, suplex. Of course the wrestler would make a drink called a suplex. Get me one of those, please. Sure. Let's give Brian a suplex. Oh, it's having a little bit of alcohol then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 4. That's 3 and that's 3. Okay. Rocks and mix. That's the second time I've pressed mix and the exact same song comes on as I press mix. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh, I see. Oh, saved by the Dana. Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders, top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. That sounds awfully specific. I wonder if we're going to see that person. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Oh, hello. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella. What a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella, and get me a big beer, please. Huh, sure, on it. Big beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course. What's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. And it just... Da, 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 da. I mean, I could tell her everything will be fine, alright? But that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough. I don't think clearly went under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. A private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you'll want his service? What's his name? I believe it was Art. Vonderlei. Oh, that Art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope? I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. Well, I mean, if she's not on the list, I mean, it couldn't be that many places to hide. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever it might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could just solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down, and right now I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense at least. And all I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. I'll just go with Sugar Rush. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide everything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Must resist urge to pet her ears yet. Oh, damn, it's chilly outside. I'm back. Eh? Oh. What would a kid like you know about that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, Cat Boo Miguel greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was just a normal conversation. I see. While I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent, when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just a big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it is, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Court has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AI as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation Program, meaning that we're also the world's Lil in prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to a delivery drone or ship it to Glitch City. The murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point. Although that program has proven to have been reformed reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. It really is America. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet in your face. Some people are into that. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing, for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. And you have a point there. Oh, but there's also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen Star. Sure. Let's make a Zen Star for the Saw Baby. Yep, there it is. Oh, there's only one. There's 4 of each ingredient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Rocks and mixed. There we go. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe anything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over the time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging to only a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are those whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Twitter. Yeah, mature. Whatever. Twitter. I'm going to take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, I just so happened to come... No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks, keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If it's telling the truth, they might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I suppose she wouldn't go back to the White Knight, seeing as everything that sort of came out. She probably wouldn't trust them. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just get me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make them before I laugh too hard. Yep. Bad touch. Bad touch. Stranger danger. 2 Bronson, 2 Delta, 2 Flam. Right. Rocks and mix. Alright, next. Yep, same. Here we go. Bad touch, bad touch. Serve. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the... what? I'm trying to avoid mentioning that dangerous assassin that got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. What if it's the same person? That would be funny if the dangerous assassin then turns out to be Say. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well... I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. Damn. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and... Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realised I forgot all about that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. So she's kind of sucrose. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. On piano man. Piano man. Da 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 da. Sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Rocks mix. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on the Say's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. $59.99 for some pot noodles. That's a lot. Alright then, that'll be all, Dana. I nearly said Diana. Quite a mess. A situation with, Robert. Oh, hello. What the hell? Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6 Hall C. MI6? Really? Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi herself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here. Can I move that? No, I can't. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and wouldn't you say it's more interesting than that? Hey, finally hang up. Whew, it's been quite a day. At least the streets are calm today. Oh no. I have arrived yet again at oh God, the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. Why? Why are you back so soon? We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. No, it isn't. It's pronounced Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. You said as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. No, they do not. They're not things. They're not people. They want to be pronounced however they want. No, they do not. You look winded. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Dressed like that? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. What? Fake. Let me see. Fake drinks. Fake. Let me see. I don't know. Like, fake. What would be considered fake? Let me look at names. I mean, technically, isn't all of this stuff fake because it's all chemicals put together? Yeah, I was about to say, ingredient-wise, they're all fake. Isn't everything chemicals put together? Yes, but in this case we're referring to synthetic chemicals. You normally make alcohol by fermenting something. You don't make it by mixing aldehydes. Well, actually you should be making out things with aldehydes that you would drink anyway, but... frothy water. Let's go with frothy water. I'm probably going to fail this anyway, but I honestly do not understand this guy, nor do I want to. Age. Oh. It looks like beer. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's fake beer. It's zero beer. Here. And this is totally not beer. Ah, yes, just as fake as I want. Say, where do you work? Air stats. Replacement. Oh, it means replacement. Oh, okay. I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Blow hot air, yeah, I was looking at that steampunk, Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of them. He's not supposed to touch the exhibit. He still fails to realise that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realise that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. You ain't gonna get it here, mate. Can't give him pure ingredients, so, back to the names. Purity. Bloom light, light pure. Blue fairy. Brand teeny. Oh, but velvet. Rever Spike. Fluffy Dream, Fringe Weaver, Frothy Water. Grizzly Temple, Gut Punch. I would love to give him a Gut Punch. Mars Blast. I'm going to give him a Gut Punch. Gut Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bad touch? I don't really want to bad touch him. Isn't Fringe Reaver almost pure alcohol? Ooh. You make a good point. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Jill is really good at talking out of her ass. Ah, yes, beautiful. Hey you, guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe. Yeah, I think... Ooh, hello. No. We haven't met, ever, at all. That's an interesting reaction. That is... Is there more to this bloke than meets the eye, huh? Ah, Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met at all. Never. Ever. What is this guy? Good talking to you, bartender. Why is the most annoying person on the face of this game suddenly the most interesting person? That is unfair. I don't want to know more about this chucklefuck, but why am I suddenly interested? Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep. Quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that's Viglio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. Ooh, she was angry. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also turning up the details for the new employee. The what? New employee? Aren't we literally closing? A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh? Oh. Oh no, I'm starting to make the same responses. Him? So it's a guy. An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. It must be nothing. Shit, I was going to end stream, but now I'm really curious to know who this guy is. Oh, we've already reached 8,000. Nice. So the braid... Oh, so the Brian or one of the talking cookies. Oh god. The electricity bill. That's fine. Jill is a bit tense buying a shoulder massager. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do up to the save point, I guess. Oh, we'll see how it goes anyway. What time is it? 2:30. No, actually, I'll probably leave this till Monday then. Yeah, I'll do it till Monday. I just realised it's actually much later than I thought, because I forgot that I started later. Anyway, we've actually, so we've done one whole chapter at least. Well, I haven't done one whole chapter. We finished the first chapter. There's actually quite a lot to this game, really, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really liking it. I'm really interested as to where it goes. But yeah, I think I'll leave it here for now. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'll be doing Arc Knights tomorrow. I'm fairly certain I'm going to finish Chapter 11. Probably, I'm think I've only got a couple of stages left. Took some time even without Cal City, yeah. But yeah, so that's the general plan at least. Just that. I don't think I'm going to do anything on the Sunday. I might play this or I might leave that till Monday, but we'll see. Until then, though, thank you so much for hanging around, and I shall see you all next time. Bye-bye.